What's up, guys? So today we're doing something a little different. We're playing a little bit of a game here, but really it's more of a quiz. I'm calling it Good Snap, Bad Snap. So what I'm going to be doing is basically we're going to test your game knowledge by showing you a few different clips of snapbacks, and you guys are going to pretty much answer the question whether you think it was a good snap or a bad snap. And then I'll tell you my opinion on what I think. So in case you don't know, a snapback is when, in this game, if you land a Dragon Rush, you see you can press an assist button to snap a character out and bring in the other character. So one of the big uses of this is you can see his Gohan is recovering blue life right now. But if I snap him in, boom, he loses that big chunk of blue life. So that's one of the major uses for this. But it's also good to bring in characters that you want to kill. Like if there's a really important character on your opponent's team that you want to kill first, a snapback is super good for that. But a lot of people kind of get in the habit, in my opinion, of, whenever they see their opponent switch characters, they think, oh, I better snap that character back in, even if it's not always a good idea. So I'll show you some examples, and then we'll talk about whether it was a good snap or a bad snap. So here comes the very first example. It's from one of my streams. Let me know what you guys think. So this one's going to be a little bit easy, I think. Let's see, he gets the hit, and then he's going to snap Krillin out and bring in Zamasu. So what do you guys think? Good snap or bad snap? Go ahead and think your answer in your head, or maybe say it out loud if you want to be committed to your answer. What do you think? 3, 2, 1. Good snap. So that was a good snap. I think it's pretty obvious. That was an easy one. Reason being, it took away a big chunk of Zamasu's blue life. So that's one bonus. And the other thing is that actually if Zamasu gets hit again after that, he's probably going to die because Vegito does a lot of damage. So if Vegito lands a clean hit on Zamasu, he's probably going to kill him and take out the character. Note that if Vegito had more meter there, it probably would have been better to not snap because he could have just killed Krillin instead. But I'm pretty positive that in that situation, there was no way he was going to be able to kill Krillin because he only had 1 meter. So in my opinion, that was a good snap. So that was an easy one. Let's go to a little bit of a harder one. Let me know what you guys think here. So here, he pretty much lands a hit on Zamasu. He doesn't actually snap there, but here I switch into Krillin. He punishes it with an uppercut and then snaps Zamasu back in. So, guys, what do you think? Good snap or bad snap? Go ahead and think your answer right now. 3, 2, 1. Bad snap. So, in my opinion, this is not a very sensible snap. And there's a few reasons why. The big one is, if you look at this point, Zamasu has already recovered almost all of that blue life. There's very, very little blue life left that Zamasu loses there. But then look, because of that combo he just did to Krillin, now all of a sudden Krillin's got a lot of blue life, and he's going to recover all that. So then it's like, what, are you going to snap Krillin back in to get rid of that blue life? It's a little bit of a waste. You're better off just cashing in the damage on Krillin rather than snapping Zamasu in, because really snapping Zamasu in didn't really accomplish anything, and it actually kind of decreased the damage of the combo you just did because Krillin's going to recover it. So in my opinion, that was a bad snap. So let's go right to our third example here. Let me know what you guys think here. This is going to be kind of a longer one. Just for context, this one, at the beginning, I did a triple Z change to kill the character, and that ended up with me having Yamcha on point. So if we skip ahead a little bit here, we will get to the point where he gets the hit on Yamcha, and he snaps Krillin back in. So what do you guys think? Good snap or bad snap? 3, 2, 1. Bad snap. In my opinion, this is actually a very bad snap. Big reason is, first of all, you're not getting rid of any blue life, so there's not much point to it in that respect. But the really big reason why this is a bad snap is because he's fixing my team order. With a character like Yamcha in the last slot, this applies to kind of anyone who's primarily an assist character. So Yamcha is one. Vegeta is one. Gotenks might be one, depending on the team. if you're playing that character, you don't want them to fight. You want them to stay in the back and support the other characters. Because if that character dies, all of a sudden your other two characters become a lot weaker because they've lost that really powerful assist. So I really don't actually want Yamcha to be fighting in this scenario. It just happened because of the double Z change. So I'm actually looking for an opportunity to get Yamcha out of here. But instead, this guy actually helps me out by snapping Yamcha out for me. So really that's doing me a big favor. It's fixing my team order. It's making it so that I'm going to have Yamcha assist again when I need it. So all in all, pretty bad snap there. Hopefully you guys agree. So we've got one more example here. Let's jump right into it here. So this is pretty much right after I killed one of his characters pretty early on in the match. He is going to land a very clean hit on Zamasu. He is going to go into the vanish, into the snap, and bring Yamcha in. So what do you guys think? Good snap or bad snap? Think of your answers now in 3, 2, 1. Good snap. So this one should be pretty self-explanatory because of what I was just talking about. You do not want to be fighting with Yamcha if he's your assist character. You want to keep him in the back to help support your point character. But this guy is disrupting my team order by bringing Yamcha in. It's actually pretty rough. It's not something that I want to happen. And then if he ends up killing Yamcha, which he did do in this match, by the way, after this, he did kill Yamcha. It's really bad because now I have solo Zamasu, who's not that good without assists, so it ended up being a pretty rough match, which I did lose. I would say maybe if Android 16 had 3 meters, I would reconsider the snap, because then you can combo into level 3 and then go into a mix-up, and then that might just kill Zamasu if the mix-up lands. I would say that's a decent consideration, but in this situation, he had almost 2 meters. I guess he had just over 2 meters, so then he went for the snap off of that. So I think that's actually a really smart snap, and something that people don't do often enough. If the character is at full life and you get a hit, maybe consider snapping in the assist character. If they have a really important assist, like I mentioned, Yamcha and Vegeta are kind of the biggest ones, but there's plenty of them in the game. You know, Goku might be another one, Goku Black, something like that. Maybe consider snapping that character in and then trying to kill that character, because it can really be tough if your team order gets disrupted. If you're being forced to actually fight with your assist character, it can actually be really bad, and it's not something you want to happen. So that's going to be it for the game, guys. Let me know in the comments how you did. Did you get all 4 right? I'm curious to hear how this was for you, and let me know if you enjoyed the format and you'd like to see more content like this in the future. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. There's going to be links on screen to 2 more videos from me, as well as a link to become a subscriber so you don't miss any of my upcoming content, or you can click here to become a patron on Patreon. It really helps out the channel, plus you get access to some really cool bonuses, like you can play in patron exclusive lobbies, or you can even dictate what a future video from me will be about. So there's the link there, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.